every relationship will make sense to those on the outside looking in. When I read about our next guest, it got a lot of us thinking, what does family really mean? What does it look like? Kristin Accorsi and River Accorsi are divorced, but raising their kids under one roof with Kristin's new husband. Now, this has a name. It's called platonic parenting. But it's not terribly unusual. Our friend Wayne Brady actually was on our show, and he decided to co-parent new children with his ex. And my next guest say, even though it seems complicated, it works out perfectly for them as well. They've decided to rent a house together and co-parent all under one roof. How do they do it? Joining me from their home in Freehold, New Jersey are Kristin Accorsi and Frank Alvarez, and Kristin's ex-husband, River, and he joins us from Los Angeles. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so you all live under the same roof. Frank is traveling, but normally you'd be together. Kristin, I got to start with you. How do you avoid being the woman in the middle? How does this work? I'm just going to shoot it straight.
Yeah, I'm usually sometimes feeling like the odd man out, definitely. Like the men can be buddies and I'm left holding a lot of the jobs. But for the most part, we really are all friends. And so that goes really far.
Frank, when you got together with Kristin, whose idea was it to try to make this work? Was it something she talked about from the onset?
I don't think it was explicit like that. We were coming together, having a relationship, and here's, Asher, and, just moving forward as we were thinking about what was best for Asher, River's a great guy. It just seemed to make sense. Like, why would we put distance between that relationship or interfere?
And I love that sentiment, Frank, because at some point you do have to ask yourself, what's best for the child? River, how did you come to the realization that it would be best for all of you to be under the same roof, under the guise of making sure the child involved in this remains balanced and healthy?
Yeah, I think it was, when Kristin got married to Frank, I just knew that he was an incredible guy, too. We super got along. And just knew it would be best for Asher as he got older to just have all of us involved in his life, and especially all of us in the same house together.
It's remarkable. Kristin, you wrote, sharing a home, weekly dinners, and even sometimes the same stick of deodorant has taken my concept of what it means to be a modern co-parent to a whole other level. You are my queen, because I don't know if I could do it, but I love that you do it. How do you manage expectations? I mean, there's a version of you that Frank knows, and I'm sure there's a different version that River knows, having both been married to you.
Yeah, no, that's true. I think, though, River and our marriage took place when we were both very young. Yeah. So the people that we were at that time, we are no longer those people. Yeah. The past, really 2 or 3 years, though, since we've been in the house together, I feel that all three of us have been on this growing and healing journey. And so individually and collectively, we are sort of new people than we were even 5 years prior.
I love how you put that. So, River, are you dating? Are you single? Will your significant other move in? How does this work? I've got so many questions.
I'm currently dating, yeah. I'm in LA for my company right now, and traveling back and forth. Usually spend around a month there, and then I'll come here for a couple weeks to work, and then I'll go back. I'm looking for a more permanent arrangement closer there. But yeah, I mean, I'm dating, and Kristin's been incredibly open and loving about everything and supportive of me. So
when you got involved in your current relationship, did you say, oh, and by the way, I live with my ex-wife and her current husband? You just put it out there?
Yeah, usually, I usually say it right away. This is my situation, and my life.
So, Frank, overall, for people who may not understand it, and I love the title of the show that our team picked, it's My Relationship, Not Yours. What do you say to the critics out there, Frank, who still don't get it?
You need to be open-minded in general. It's not really about you, so don't make it about you, you know?
I love it. There it is, as the audience just said. Well, congratulations. River, good luck with the gig in L.A. Frank, thank you. Kristin, again, you are my queen. I'm not sharing deodorant with anybody, let alone an ex and a current. Thank you.